right, welcome everybody. Monday. Never miss a Monday. Never miss a Monday. That's that saying for a reason. So that sets everything up for the week. We start Monday off with strength. Got to get into strength. And it's a new, well, unless it's the third time you're doing this, then it's not new. It's new in our recording world. So, you ready, Coach?
I'm ready. Let's do this.
All right, let's do this. Real quick before we get started, you'll need a mini band, or sorry, not a mini band, super band, some sort of super band, and a kettlebell or a dumbbell. That's it. No steps, nothing else.
Yeah, nothing crazy.
Nothing crazy for this one.
That's right.
Which makes people nervous sometimes. No, we got you on this Monday. This is good strength.
Yes.
10 jumping jacks ready, and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Arms out in front, open the chest up nice and wide. Ready to begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Arms wide, feet wide. Crisscross in the middle, ready to begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So the first one I'm going to demonstrate for you has multiple progressions. Okay, I'm going to start in a half kneeling position. We'll go from one side of the body and cross it over. Okay, just a rotation. What I don't want are the hips moving. Okay, we're going to lock that down in place. If you're like, for real, that's what we're starting with, go ahead and try to move your foot over as if you were on a balance beam. Now we're going to go from one side up to the other side and back down. If you have that, go back to the original way and lift your knee a couple inches off the ground. And now we'll go up and around. Let me do this without talking. And then the last one. Go into that kneeling position. Move in line, what we call in line, so that your heel, knee, and toe are in one line. 2 inches off the floor. And now do your rotation. Takes complete concentration for that last one. Okay? A little different this time. We're going to do 5 on one side and switch and do 5 on the other side. Then what we're going to do, we're going to put our foot in the band. Okay? I find it's easier to put the foot in the band first, then get your hand set. A lot of people here and they get their hand set and then they try to figure out how to get their foot in the band. Put the foot in the band, get your hand set. We'll be in a plank position and we're going to kick our leg back, control it back in, kick it back, control it back in. 5, switch legs, 5 on the other side.
So the band is going to either make it really difficult for you to do or doable. So the band resistance is going to matter on this one.
The band resistance absolutely is going to matter. I always say start lighter, work your way up. If you go and you try to push and it is not happening, then do your basic here and extend just from the regular plank position.
Yes.
You're getting that 1 inch, but look, I'm using.
Yeah, I tried it with this 3/4 inch and I just couldn't get an extension, so.
Do you want to?
No, I can do the bodyweight version.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. 5 on each side, then we'll drop down 5 on each side. All right. I think I'm going to do that inline one from the floor. All right. Ready and begin. Gotta have that concentration. Rotate around. And this is a great, I love 1A, 1B in our workouts because they are good for self-awareness, self-evaluation. Is one side easier than the other side? Is one side more fluid than the other side? And for me, it's a definitive yes.
Yes.
I'm not on the good side.
I'm on my good side. Watching me fall over now for saying that.
This is significantly more challenging. And watch your breathing. Easy to hold your breath in these. Woo! All right. Now we're starting down on the ground. Now make sure there's nothing behind you, that you're not going to kick anything. And we're driving in and shifting that leg back. In and back. There's some people at home right now going, what the heck? Lighten up that band if need be. 5 on one side. I'm good. 5 on the other. Woo!
Alrighty.
Rest, shake it out. One more
There's
time.
no resistance with that, but it still is very
Yeah.
effective.
I'm going to start on my wobblier side. I identified which one it was.
The other thing too, when you set up, guys, make sure that back, as long as you're in any position, I guess, just make sure that back toe is tucked underneath.
You don't want the top of your foot or your shoelaces
Right.
touching that ground.
An important detail.
All right.
Okay, here we go.
And 5.
Come on, balance.
Lock it in. If you're doing this barefoot at home, you should really feel your feet trying to grip and grab a hold of that floor. Get in line first, always line up.
Definitely feeling a little more stable this second set.
Yes. And that's the point of 1A, 1B. Those first 2 exercises that we do really activates that core, wakes up that nervous system, and the first time you do it compared to the second time you do it, it's not going to be as good. The second time is going to be better.
Right.
All right. Ready? And begin. If you're using the band leg, you feel it there, but man, that quad of my non-banded leg,
Yeah, to stabilize.
it's on fire. I'll switch my legs here. Coach Amy's already switched to the other side.
Must have been an imaginary band that I had on.
Yeah, it was challenging.
That was more challenging than I thought.
It was
Gonna
challenging?
be. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's one thing where you're kind of shifting and rocking through, and then I'm really concentrating on the back side of my muscles that are working. And when you can put your brain into the muscle that's working, it fires more. And that's what we're looking for. We're looking for that muscle activation, not just going through the movement. What are we getting from the movement?
Yeah, I think that definitely makes a huge difference if you can envision those muscles and work.
Yes. All right. I'm gonna go through these real quick.
Okay.
All of them. Usually I wait until the minute, but there's 1 or 2 of them that I really want to show you and coach a little bit in those instructions. The first one is going to be a sumo squat with an upright row. Okay, so my sumo squat, I got to sit down. This is perfect. If you have a yoga block, this might be a great time to set up. Because what I don't want to do is turn it into a sumo deadlift. I don't want my butt going back or my hips going forwards and backwards. I want them to go straight up, straight down. So from here, I do an upright row, sumo squat upright row, right? So push through the feet and do an upright row. So it's one smooth movement up, 1, 2, going back down. Now, we're only gonna upright row on the odd numbers. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, maybe 11 if you're doing 12 reps. But that's it, because you'll see this workout starts to fatigue those shoulders after a while. So sumo squat, upright row is number 1. Then we have a dead bug floor press. So here's what it looks like. Think dead bug position, right? And we will extend and press. Now, if that is too challenging for you, you can keep one leg down, that would be your extend leg, and press, okay? So, 6 to 8 on one side, 6 to 8 on the other side. All right. Third one is gonna be a single leg deadlift. So, from here, lower it down and back up, okay? Lower it down and back up. If your balance is a little bit off, just tap that toe right back behind you, down and up. Now, if you have exceeded the maximum weight that you can go, you don't have any heavier weight, and you're getting to your 6 to 8 each side pretty easily, you can go single arm, single leg, deadlift, okay? I like to pretend that there's a kettlebell in my other hand, that way I don't twist as I'm going down. Make sure if it's in your left hand, you are standing on your right foot. I commonly see this. So you don't want your plant leg to be the same leg or the same side as the kettlebell. The last one that we are going to do with our band is going to be a wide row. So we'll loop it around and we'll make like this figure 8. Okay? From here I'm going to pull out. This is alternating, or are we doing the same side?
You know what? We did bilateral, but I actually like
The alternating?
Mhm.
Yeah. So 1, right? And so depending on the band too, if you have a super heavy band, you might want to do them together. Otherwise you can rep out. So together would be 10 to 12, single arm, 6 to 8 each side. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you get a nice range of motion there. Yeah.
Feeling that, coach.
Yes.
All right. I'm going to use you got the mobility. I do not.
You go for it.
I'm using my yoga block here. All right, I'm getting some naps.
All right, so 4 minutes at a time, 4 minutes per exercise. We're going
Yep.
to get about 3 sets in.
3 sets, maybe even starting a 4th. You don't. This is one thing I tell our members in person at home or at the gym. You don't have to finish. You can do, if it's 12 reps, you could do 6, and if the whistle blows, the whistle blows. You got in 6 reps.
Yep.
Good for you.
Yep.
Awesome.
All right, here we go.
Woo! All right. Sumo squat upright row. Try to keep it in close to the body, and we want the elbows high. One of the things that you want to do, stop with your hands below your elbows. Don't bring them up to your chin. There's no need. It's about the elbows.
When you come up from that sumo squat, make sure you're squeezing those glutes together as well. Really maximize that tension.
Yeah. The other thing in the sumo squat I see sometimes is you really have to have those hips externally rotated. You don't want knees going this way and toes going that way. That is never good. You want to have your knees track out over your toes. About like 45, 50 degrees. It doesn't have to be a plie, but We doing set 2 already?
Yeah.
All right.
I will say my socks make me slip on these.
Yes. Gotta really grip with those feet.
Takes a little concentration to remember which rep you're on. You can't, let your mind wander on this one.
You'd be there forever. You just go until you couldn't lift the kettlebell anymore.
Yeah.
The other reason why we said do it on the odds is we don't want the traps to be the limiting factor in this exercise.
Right.
This should be heavy because it's more about the legs. And if you have a heavy enough weight that you physically can't lift it, NBD, no big deal. Just do your sumo squat.
Right. That's a good point. The focus is more on the squat.
Focus is the squat.
Whew. Okay. Still got a good amount of time. 90 seconds. 90 plus seconds.
All right. This might be one where I get like a little of that bonus in.
Oh.
I'm doing it on the evens. Now I'm all kinds of screwed up. And I lost count. I'm all kinds of messed up in this set. How many more do you have? Done? All right, that's it for me.
You might knock out one more. Or part of one.
Yeah, it'll be part of one. I'm gonna start at 25 seconds. See what I can get in. Let's get my heart rate up, that's for sure.
Yeah. Well,
I gotta watch that. I gotta make
sure.
sure.
Full body exercise.
Literally from ears to ankles, you are
You're working.
working. Woo!
All right, last set. Here we go.
Woo! All right.
Got most of that one in.
Yeah. 10 to 12. We got 10. Okay. I can put that yoga block away now. We won't need that. Actually, I'll give you this. When we get to that single leg deadlift, sometimes it's nice to have that thing start right here.
Yeah. Yeah, yoga blocks.
They're so versatile.
They really are.
Matter of fact, I rarely use yoga blocks for yoga.
That is true.
As sad as that sounds to all you that love yoga out there,
I know.
I rarely use a yoga block for yoga.
All right, guys, start non-dominant side on this one.
Yes.
So, Coach, you want to show one more time the
Yep.
foot options?
So, start in the dead bug position, or knee be here, depending on your weight. You do what's challenging for you.
So this is this, right?
Correct.
Okay. And this is a progression from last month's
Yeah, floor press.
floor press, in case this seems familiar in some sense.
Sure does require a heck of a lot more core.
Yeah. Oh.
Heck of a lot more core. Woo, how you doing with that 12 kg over there? Coach?
Challenging. It's challenging.
Again, if your torso is wiggling, if you're moving and you think, ooh, that shouldn't be moving that way, then drop it down one level. Either go down in weight or put that foot on the ground You might even do it with both feet off the ground
I was
and
gonna
just
say another version would be
just press.
here.
Yeah, both feet off the ground. We try to give you options. So you got the dead bug, you got just the press, you got your foot on the ground press. You can go back to what we did last month and continue.
Yeah.
Options.
Yeah. Instead of getting confused, just go.
Just press.
Just go. Just
Just
move.
push. Grab a weight and push it. Woo! That got my heart rate going, that's for sure. I don't know if my zone's reading it or not.
No, it's not.
But
Sorry.
sorry to bust your bubble, but my zone thinks you're sleeping. Oh, it's hard to breathe.
Mine just turned off.
See? I thought you were dead.
Yep. Oh, she's sleeping.
She's sleeping.
There's no exercise happening here.
Conserve battery. Oh my gosh, is this core?
And as a reminder, press your back into
Yes.
the floor as you press that weight up.
Woo!
So the next one, I might put 2 hands on this bell. Two-handed.
Yeah, that's another option.
You guys are seeing all kinds of stuff with this one.
Well, that's the great thing. If you work with a good coach, they can modify anything.
Yeah.
They can modify anything to your ability level. That's very, very important.
Yes. Well, you know, too, because you've got people who've sometimes they have injuries or,
Yeah.
you know, this is hurting me right now. I did something funny over the weekend. It's good to have
You
those-
did? What was that?
No, I didn't, but
Oh.
I'm just saying. Our weekend warriors.
Yeah, as opposed to doing something just to do it, that can cause more damage than good.
Yeah. Oh no!
Oh no, you're gonna be so lopsided, coach.
We weren't. I thought we had so much time.
Nope. I got mine in though. Woo! Oh yeah. It said that I was sleeping. All right, while coach is finishing up, if you're finishing up, great. Otherwise, take a look up. We're gonna do our single leg deadlift next. Again, options for you on this one so that you can progress or modify as the month goes on. Start with the 2 hands, keeping the back flat. If you're getting a little wobbly, then just tap the leg back, stand up, tap the leg back. If that's not enough resistance for you, we can try one-sided.
Options.
Options.
It's all about the options.
Woo! Tell you what, demoing that is.
All right, so here we go.
Yeah, if you're balancing on your right, the kettlebell should be in your left hand, and vice versa. You want to make sure that you're pushing straight down into that foot to come back up. I talk about vector forces in my coaching. I wish I
Physics.
paid more attention in physics.
I know. Well, maybe if we had a good application like this.
Yeah, if they had said, oh, you'll use this in weightlifting, I'd be like, oh my gosh,
You'd be like, I'm all ears.
I'm all ears. Instead of sitting in the back of the classroom.
Ooh.
My physics teacher in high school, Miss Griffiths. She didn't take any crap from anybody.
High school?
High school. She was awesome.
Yeah.
She'd just straight up tell people, she'd be like, yep, you gotta go. Just get out of class.
Wow.
I don't care where you go, not to the principal, nothing. We just be, not me, of course. But I can imagine they would just be wandering the halls. Like, okay.
Just waiting for one of your administrators to see why it is that you're walking.
Yeah, what you
around.
doing? Where's your pass? I didn't have a pass. Miss Griffith kicked me out of class.
You're in trouble. You're in trouble.
Yeah, she did chemistry, physics. She did, I guess, her
Wow.
science.
I guess they call those the physical sciences. Woo! That is straight hammy and glute.
Hammy and glute. That's right. If you start feeling this in your lower back, stop. Either modify it or skip it and message Coach Amy or myself or email us, and we can watch your form and see what's going on. But the low back is not anything, it works too hard throughout the day to be messing with.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those things too that once you make that area tender and sore, everything else just feels awful.
And once you aggravate your lower back, it stays pissed off for a while.
Yeah. And even this
It's
kind
not
of
easily to
mental-
forgive you.
I think there's a little bit of a mental association that
Yeah.
goes with it too. So it's one of those things that if you feel it right away, get it solved.
All right, this one that,
Here we go.
we only have 30 seconds. So I'm gonna do two hand and alternate. Keep the shoulder blades down and back. I say put them into your back pockets. I really want to blame all that noise on the turf, but it's really our knees.
And that's with glucosamine. We
All
are
right.
supplementing.
Okay, so if you were barefoot on this one, here's another pro tip. You can use your yoga block again, right here.
Yeah.
Now it's not digging into your feet. Learn this, I think Trina might have told me to, just put the kettlebell down at the bottom of your feet too.
Use the kettlebell.
Yeah. And so, make that X shape, okay? Cross it over. We literally just, whoop, here. And then I'm gonna one side, alternate these. I can't be showed up like that, Coach.
You're getting the bigger
I got to.
band.
This is a bad decision right here. I am not gonna be happy with this later.
All right, so 6 to 8 per side, or if you're doing both hands at the same time, 10 to 12.
Woo! Coach,
Yeah.
take them out wide, right? A lot of times we say brush your elbow by your ribs. Not here.
No. And you can adjust the tension on this, right? So the closer down you are to your feet with your grip, the more tension you're gonna get. If you're closer up by your body, you're gonna have less. So, you can always change the resistance.
That's a good one.
She did.
We haven't done that one in a while.
No.
Been a few.
And sometimes we do these standing, but I think after a
After
deadlift,
those
it's a nice
deadlifts?
thing to do from the
Yeah.
seated position.
Not needed. I appropriate variation. Good. And then pull it wide. That's going to be key. Okay? Keep that elbow as far away from the body as you can. And avoid, as you start fatiguing, avoid leaning back. Right? I start seeing people fatigue, they lean back. You got this. Keep going.
I'm gonna keep losing count.
I'm on 5 on each side. Oh my gosh, this has been...
Now we know why we didn't do every single rep in the upright rows.
Wow. It sneaks up on you.
It really does.
It's one of those that, like, the first 3 reps, I'm golden. I can do 3 at a time forever.
Yeah.
You start getting that 5, 6, 7, starts burning.
Yeah.
Burning.
So this is one though. Make sure you get that rest in between. Make sure you rest.
Yeah. Or you'll feel it tomorrow. You'll be like, why was it hard for me to wash my hair? Oh, that would be Monday's workout. I love when people come after the first week and they're like, what made me feel it here?
Yes, it's like the guessing game.
The guessing
it's
game.
Trivia.
Yeah.
It's trivia for us. We have fun
Right.
with that
Well,
one.
let's see. Let me go back to my
What did
anatomy.
you do yesterday? What did you do the day before?
My anatomy and physiology. I'm going double now. Problem is I gotta do more reps though.
I know.
Also, figure out what grip is best. I personally don't like this grip. I like my hands over top of the band, not underneath of the band. Some people prefer their hands underneath of the band when they pull. Figure out what works best for you, okay? Figure out what works best for you, especially since they don't have handles. Handles, obviously.
Right, that would make it pretty straightforward.
Straightforward.
But palm should be down.
When you pull back, that's right. Regardless of where the band is, the orientation of the band, palm should be facing down. Not this way, not this way.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, we're down to just seconds. Here, we'll just do some bilateral
There you go.
reps till the whistle. Cap it off.
Cap it off.
Oh,
All right.
all right, that was definitely full body.
Oh my goodness. I'm sweating, like legitimately. I didn't think those rows were going to be that bad, but they were that bad. I will feel that one tomorrow.
Yes, you will.
Yeah. Thank goodness I don't have a ton of shoulder work to demonstrate in Tuesday's workout, but
Yes. It'll be a good mix.
yeah. Make sure you come to Tuesday. I really like how we designed Tuesday's workout.
I like it too.
I really, really like. Make sure you come tomorrow. Great cardio core mobility. You'll like it.
Yep.
It's a nice complement to what we're doing here.
Yes.
Speaking of here, we have our power and our core combo at the end. So the first one, figure 8 kettlebell swing. Some of you have been doing the kettlebell swing a while. Some of you have done the figure 8. You've progressed up to it. If you're new to the kettlebell swing first, single arm kettlebell swing second. If you are not confident in your single arm kettlebell swing, please, 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 please don't attempt the figure 8 kettlebell swing yet.
Yes, this is a advanced.
This would be considered an advanced kettlebell movement. Yes. So, again, kettlebell swing, 2 hands. Then you can progress up to the single arm kettlebell swing. The figure 8 kettlebell swing, you have to make sure that you can fit both hands into the kettlebell because we will switch under the legs. I put my hand up just to stop the kettlebell so that it can come. Remember, it's rotational. I don't want it to keep going sideways. So I bring it up, stop the rotation, then drop it straight down, around and stop the rotation. All right. Then, Russian twist. So I kind of like this with the kettlebell because the kettlebell's lower. I don't have to go physically as low, but I can go up and over, and I'm rotating this with my torso. Don't turn it into a bicep curl and do it that way, right?
And if you have a really heavy weight, it might be a no-go, and just touch your hands to the floor.
There you go. Yep, work that. And then that one I would say go down. Pick your feet up. You can go from one side to the other side like that. Okay? But this is slow and controlled. Anytime we are twisting that thoracic spine, I want to go slow and controlled with that.
Yep.
All right. What's our timing sequence?
30-30.
30-30 with 30 rest.
Yeah.
So we're going right from one. Oh, we're going 30.
30 work, 30 rest.
Thank
30,
goodness.
30 rest.
I was like, I do not want to do Russian twist right after figure eight kettlebell swings.
We're not that mean.
All right. 30 work, 30 rest. Do you have a timer set up for this, or are we going to use our stopwatch?
Just use your stopwatch.
All right.
You have a stopwatch?
I do not. I feel naked.
I'll let you.
No mask, no stopwatch. I mean, am I even dressed? All right. Figure eight. Kettlebell swings. Ready and begin. Could also be a single arm kettlebell swing. Could be a double, but you want power. That is the key. Drive into those feet. Give it that power. Ooh. Power. 10 more seconds to go. Drive. 5, 3, and time.
Oh,
30 seconds of rest.
thank goodness there's only 2 of those. Heart rate.
Up.
Feeling that.
Upsy daisy. Upsy daisy. Woo. 10 seconds.
I was gonna say, and I know that rest is gonna
Our
go
rest goes by
too.
fast. 4, 3, 2, 1, and here we go. If you're feeling it in the lower back, stop. Unweight it. Lower the weight. Grab a medicine ball.
Yep.
Grab a couch pillow. 10 more seconds. And time.
Whew.
Standard rest or just 30? Just 30?
I know. It's Monday.
Get it done.
Getting right into gear.
Right? You probably rested a little bit on Sunday. 10 seconds, that's it. Holy moly. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Concentrate. This is not where you want your mind to wander. Focus where the hands go. Push into those feet. 10 more seconds. Time.
Woo. Okay.
Woo!
That requires some power.
That requires some pushing into those feet. All right, 10 seconds. Russian twist. I'm gonna try dumbbell.
That's a good idea.
Go. One side, if I was doing a dumbbell, I'm gonna take the other hand down. Both sides of the dumbbell do not have to touch. And you're gonna keep it over your hip bones, belly button area. Don't bring it up to the chin.
Alright guys, finish strong. Almost
Almost there. And time.
Whew, you don't have to tell me twice.
Woo. Oh.
Goodbye, kettlebell.
Go back to your
I
home.
am done with you for right now.
I am done with you. Wow.
Alright, time for a drink.
Nothing really, I mean, the fanciest part was 3A, 3B,
Yeah.
that power core. Everything else is pretty standard, straightforward.
This floor press is a little complex.
Kind of, but the basics always work. If you do some hinge, some squat movement, some push, some pull, a lungy, something in there, you're good.
Mm-hmm.
You'll get stronger if you have the appropriate weight.
Yes.
Otherwise, you get really good at one weight.
Yeah.
All right, that was a minute cool down there, a minute rest, catch your breath. What stretch are we starting in, Coach?
How about let's start in a hamstring stretch.
Okay, hamstring stretch for those deadlifts. All right.
We need them.
That's right. And breathe. I found if I can control my breathing and get a lot of oxygen in, my heart doesn't have to work nearly as hard. All right, let's take one leg back behind us. Okay? If your left foot is in front, raise your left hand over your head. If your right foot's in front, raise your right hand over your head. And lean to the other side. Oh, stretch all to those ribs. Okay, and then there should be a knee out in front of you. You're going to place the center of your chest right on that knee and reach with the opposite arm out. Really reach, reach, reach. Relax. And take those knees up and over, just like we did last month. Maybe foreshadowing this month, I don't know. Arm up and over. Oh. And then let's reach out that front knee. And bring your other leg around in front. And let's go butterfly, feet together. And let's go hands and knees now. We're going to reach back behind us. This is a good time if you do have yoga blocks or a step stool or something like that. If you need it, use it. But we want to feel this in our hip flexors and our quads.
Yeah, I love this one.
And let's come forward into child's pose. And into cobra.
Low back.
and rest.
Awesome.
High five, coach. High five out there on your Monday.
Yes.
Got it done. Strength. I like that one. Not too complex. We got some funky. We did the progression for the floor press, which is good. People are always asking us, well, how do I advance this? How do I advance this? How do I advance this? So there's some ways that, you know, obviously you can call our friends that perform better and get a little heavier weights at home or thicker bands, something like that. But if you don't have that option or you're running out of space, some people are running out of room, then we can advance these movement patterns a little bit. So yeah, we're already into June. I can't believe it. It's bonkers.
Crazy.
It's bonkers how fast the first part of this year has been going. So,
Yep.
You got any words of wisdom for them, Coach?
I think, as summer approaches and weather is nicer, and some people have asked, like, oh, I don't feel like I burn as many calories with strength. Putting kind of those two factors together, want to go out for a walk, bike ride, something simple, but can get you moving. So if you want to add in some extra exercise, something that's not too taxing,
Yeah.
but that will help give you some
Yeah.
extra calorie burn on those strength days.
Not our cardio core, not HIIT training, not get on the spin bike and go crazy with it. That's going to be overtraining. We're looking for those neat calories, like a walk I don't even consider exercise. I call it movement, right? Go move. Get on a bike and go move. Get on, go take the kids for a walk or a hike or something like that. Add movement as opposed to adding more exercise.
Right. Workouts, I guess you should say.
Yeah.
Just move.
Just move. Move more.
Yes.
Especially when the weather gives you the option.
Exactly. Yes.
It's going to be August and 4,000 degrees soon.
Oh, yeah.
Coach, thank you very much.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen out there,
Thanks,
thank you very
everybody.
much. Make sure you subscribe. If you like the video, leave us some comments. Let us know what you think. And we will see you at the next workout.